Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Serious Strategy Game and welcome back to Humankind. We've just finished our first wander here in this little spring region up from our main capital. It's just, I really dig the art style. Just look at all of the tiny things that are happening. It's fantastic. Our empire is at peace for the first time since a while, and we've just advanced to the Khmer, so that is going to come into effect soon. Now one of the things is, we are at peace, but here's the thing. I do not know, with the Maya, whether we can currently attack them. Now, there is a tolerate skirmishes policy, which I think means we can just fight in neutral territory. But I'm actually going to try to see whether we can fight in each other territory. So, whether we can instigate an attack on this army that is roaming our lands here. Because I really don't like them to do that. So, oh, there's also a goodie hunt that we can collect here for 100 gold. That is lovely. Not the most gold, but still, it's useful. Speaking of gold, I think what we want to do then is start to finally trade with some people. We've just met the Celts, or heard about them. Let's introduce ourselves. They're suspicious of us. Fair enough. They are benevolent. That's nice. They are a hipster. Okay. Let's see, what can we propose here? I would like to trade some luxuries with you. You're actually open to that, that's lovely. So what do we have here? Ebony, that does give us some industry, just on the main plaza, that's nice. Farmers, we don't usually use them. Science, that does sound very lovely. A lot more farmers stuff. Yeah, I do like the idea of using this floating gold. Let's buy that. It's going to cost us 120 gold, but I think that's fine. We're going to purchase that. And how about the lead? More science per researcher. Ebony, I think, is not that useful. Let's buy some lead. I think the price is going to be okay. And I would like you to trade a lot more with us. Yeah, we are a level 1 whatever merchant, so that is okay. Ebony, it's a little bit of industry. It's a tiny bit of industry. How much do you want for that? You know what? We're going to buy it.
Science, faith, and culture. The only worrying thing about them are those elephants.
And that does actually mean we've met the last group here as well. So you are the Marians. Yeah, let's. You're the default AI person too. So you don't have any strength or anything. Fair enough, I guess. And let's also propose a trade agreement with you. Yeah, we do have that, so that's lovely. What do you offer? You are offering coffee, that's not great. Tea. Now tea is interesting, and ebony of course is also interesting, as is dye. Dye is actually super good. So let's try to buy some dye. Yeah, we have got a lot of trade agreements going on now, but I suppose that's fine. I do want some treaties here with you too. What have you got? Silver? That's 4 science, that's not a lot. Do you have some other science stuff? Papyrus. Let's buy it. Sage, salt, pearls. Money per trader. We don't have a lot of traders. Okay, you know what? We've spent pretty much most of our money, but we've now got a much better understanding of the world too, and hopefully we're going to get a lot of bonuses. So let's end the turn.
Wisdom and technical innovation from earlier eras bring humankind new knowledge, and we immediately use it to find new ways to kill each other off. Greater empires build more powerful armies, but brute strength may be defeated by superior innovations. It is brains versus brawn, with ever richer cities as tempting spoils for the victor. For innovation and brute strength, the Khmer present you with sophisticated hydraulic engineering and ballista-equipped elephants. I like it.
Well, here we go, new era, and we are the Khmer. Interesting that our cities never really change in their sort of representation there. Some population again, that's not as important, but that is very lovely. What's your deal here? You are offering a non-aggressions. You know what, we're going to use that. I do like the idea of being a little bit more peaceful here. Alright, let's come over here with you guys, and then you guys, can you attack? I want to know whether that does instigate war. It doesn't. it doesn't seem to. And we are getting these reinforcements, so indeed we are going to start a battle here, because these guys are indeed on our turf. Right, let's switch out the archers to there, that's okay. You guys are all fine, so let's end the deployment here. They're going to be on that tile there, as we would expect them to be. Let's walk up here, so that we can cover our flank here. You guys are all fine, and then you guys can start to pester them. Just shoot at them. Make them lose some strength there. We can potentially wipe them out by attacking downhill. No, we can't, but we are still alright here. And you guys, you know what, you can try to make your way over there, because I think these guys here will not be able to get out of there. So, yeah. Oh, that's actually the skirmishes. Interesting that they are so... No, they've got 2 units of skirmishes. Interesting. I did not expect that, but... should still be okay. Right, can we get you there? Yeah, we can. And then you guys do get over there. Okay, that's fine. Let's start our attack with you. Come on. And then you guys can continue and follow on. You guys can shoot at them. You guys can shoot at them. Come on now. Yeah, there we go. Let's attack downhill. Great. Can you move into there? Yeah, you can. Okay, so you're going to be attacked here, but I think that's fine, because then these guys can come in and swoop behind you, and that should be pretty much okay. Yeah, I do not want to attack with you. Not uphill. We could have fortified. That would have saved us a little bit there. But I suppose that's fine. Right, you guys get over there, shoot. You guys get over here, shoot. Then you guys get into their rear, and then you should be able to attack here and hopefully wipe them out already, and if you aren't, then these guys should be doing it. Right, we should accelerate, I think, the animation slightly. There we go. So that's another 4 of them wiped out, which is lovely, because A, we're going to get a little bit more war support. That's not critical, but also I just like to weaken our most important enemies here. So that is good, I think. Right. You guys, you really don't have that many movement points, so we really can't do much here, but I still think what we're doing is fine. You're developing the food market now, right? Didn't you develop the industrial thing first? Right, we've got the Maker's Quarter. You've got 2 adjacent Maker Quarters down here, so that should give you +2, right? +2 on each, so that's a +4 in terms of industry. Not bad. The food market would give us +6 on money. You know what? Let's build the charcoal kiln first. 3 turns, that should also be okay. And since we are the builder now, we should get a lot more money for building district construction. And we are going to get some stability from that too. We can do a land raiser. You have to select a city. What does happen then? Turns signs and money into industry. So we would be getting 100. That would be a great bond to our industry. We also have the new district, the Barai, which I think are fantastic. Look at that. Look at what that gives us. That's +24, +31, or the other way around, pretty much. That is a fantastic improvement. Do we have all of the water improvements? I think we do. But look at that, +25 and +31. Now this is 7 more food, but 6 industry. I think the industry is slightly more important. And here we are going to get another bonus by potentially placing something over here over time, like a food district. That would give us a nice food triangle. On the other hand, we are going to at some point build another commercial district over here, and having something over here doesn't really do that much for us then, does it? No, I think over here is fantastic. Where else can we build them? Up over here we do have a lot of things. We can actually replace the existing quarter. Interesting. That would actually not reduce our stability, of course. Interesting. I didn't know that was possible. That is indeed an interesting choice, because how is the food situation? So ideally we would be building this stuff on things, on tiles where we are going to get some food and some other stuff. Can we build over here? That would be a good spot to be building that to. Look at that, plus 29, plus 33. I would love to build something down here. Can't do that though. Right, so I think this is potentially the best place up here. Yeah, it does give us a good amount of things that we can alternatively do. And plus 31 industry, that's really, really big. So let's actually prioritize that here. And then you guys, again, are going to give us just like 4 stuff. How about, could we not have placed that down here? Can we get rid of that still? I think we can. It's not going to cost us anything, is it? Right. So if we were to replace that down here, that might also be an interesting choice. Okay, but these hexes are pointless there, so it is a nice improvement, but not that great. So yeah, it's up there. It's up there. That's just going to be the way it is. Right, let's prioritize it. There we go. How about Edgeworth? What are you building? You're building the Artisan Workshop. Again, I think this is potentially a very nice thing to be building up here. And I do think it is, because it does give us access to so much more down here, doesn't it? And it's a good quarter there, next to a lot of river tiles. Yeah, so we are going to be building that. Artisan's Workshop, you are going to give us 5 more industry. This is going to give us a lot more than that. So, yeah, let's actually do prioritize it. There we go. And then let's look at the last city that we've got over here. You're currently building the public fountain for more stability, although your stability seems to be fine. So how about any of these districts? Okay, we can replace that up here. It's not a bad tile, plus 32. Yeah, I really do dig these improvements. That's not that great. Shall we just try to replace it? We can build further ones. I mean, that's plus 4 and 28. Can build down here. There is ultimately a case to be made for that, I think. To try to get to some of these better hexes down here. We might have wanted to move to our city here and then just place that there. Can we still do that, actually? We could detach it then attach it again. We could detach it, move it, and then reattach it, but I don't think that's the best choice here. So that's a no then. Right. Let's reduce the signs. I mean, that's a plus 42 usage there. Another 42 here. That's slightly better, isn't it? It does give us access to more of that stuff. How about down here? They're interesting hexes there, but not quite the same strength there. Subjectively, it's better up here, isn't it? No, not quite. This still seemed to be the best choice. On the other hand, this is such a great tile for that. And it's even going to give us more food. How are we going to get to these science points down here, though? Okay, you know, we're going to be building it there. And I think we're going to give it some sort of priority. Yeah, there we go. We're very short on money, but I think that's going to be okay. Right, let's not display all of that. We've got this unit up there. We could try to attack that too, but these guys are a little bit stronger. So I'm not necessarily want to do that. Yeah, let's end the turn. Culture chosen. So the Persians are going to continue with the Aztec. That is Celts, Akkadian, Aztec. Yeah, that's the pink guys. Yeah, they are. Fine. Okay, that's great. Anyone else then? Anything else that we can do? Come on, turn pending. I really look forward to these things that are going to just... I really like rivers in this game. They're so useful and so important. Right, Hattusha. I would like to grab that at some point in the future, but for now we can't. How are we looking in? How are we doing in terms of science? Why is the turn pending still? Normally it doesn't do that. Is it so CPU heavy? We can't think about what we want to do in between. Well, we've got a little bit of gold there. Oh, osmosis events. That is where? Over here? Ah, you want us to change laws, don't you? Civic osmosis, legitimacy. So we can replace that. We'll not spend influence, and we'd be getting closer to the Maya. How would that affect everything? So let's look at the thing here, and that was legitimacy, right? And that's a founding myth. Right, so that is civics, osmosis, legitimacy, customary laws. It would potentially shift us a little bit towards some other place. Customary, right? Yeah. Attach outpost cost, whereas here it's create outpost cost. We are currently, I think, here, right? No, we are here. So if we were to cancel the codified laws, we'd be getting a little bit close towards tradition instead of progress. That would give us a little bit less science, but more stability. But we'd be getting closer to the Maya. Creating outpost or attaching outpost. I don't think we want attaching, but I think not refusing this will give us a very strong negative stability hit here. Which we might counteract with the public fountain a little bit. But not significantly enough, I think. Don't have that much food here. Okay, we're going to replace it because I want to keep the stability here. Right. Osmosis, yeah, we read that. And then there is the culture chosen thing. Yeah, that's true too. Right, then all of you guys. Okay, you know what? Let's get up there in the north because I do want to check them out. You guys can rest on that tile. You guys are pretty slow down here, but let's check them out. We do want to find out what's going on there, and then we're going to end the turn. And really, I'm really looking forward to the first Bahrain there. Converted to a new religion. That is a good thing, I think. Right, let's check that out. There is a border here, but we really can't get far enough away from the land to actually find new areas. Certainly not for now. Right, you're going there, right? Okay, you do make your way up there, and then we're going to hit the end turn button again. We've researched Conquest, that's lovely. And some new technology, and just look at the water here. As it's, I actually like that it's at the convalescence of both of these rivers here. That does seem to be very fitting, I think. Right, what else have you guys got then? You've got the charcoal kiln, that does give us more industry, also I think on that tile. And the money thing, which is also nice, I suppose. Anything else then that we really need here? We don't need the stability. I do like some science, but mostly I'm still thinking about industry. Vision range and stuff, walls, I mean they're nice, money is nice. Don't get me wrong on any of that, but food per farmer's quarter and per adjacent farmer's quarter. Okay, that would actually give us 2 food now because these are adjacent. So that's actually overall 4 food. That being said, we have so much food that we are creating here. We're going to get another population sort of every second turn. So that being said, I think it actually makes the most sense to try to expand some other districts as well, because that is also going to give us some bonuses, right? We actually got our first star already. What's our first star? Militarist. Ah, we just that did go over. That's nice. Okay, but builder stars are really what is going to give us the most fame, isn't it? Why does it not say so? Why does it say that we're going to get very little of that? That's weird. That being said, ooh, 13 more districts. That is quite a lot. And we could do this. So that would last 5 turns and it would give us a huge industry boost. So that would give us almost double our industry. at the cost, of course, of reducing science very significantly. Okay, ultimately I think I do want a market quarter here. That is going to give us a nice adjacency bonus. So let's do place that down already. Then what else are we going to look at? These things are so great, I think we should be trying to use them as much as possible and as fast as possible. That being said, I think down here might be the best spot for that, because it's going to give us more adjacency bonuses on the river. Whereas here it's sort of still quite potent. It would give us access to that mountain there, which down there I think we would not get. So also we are not getting this mountain for the moment, right? No, we are not. Well, that we'd be getting anyway, so we'd be losing out these two tiles. A worthless tile, basically, and a +4 tile. But I think these two are more than that, more than they pretend to be for the moment. We're only creating 2. That's sterile terrain. Okay, but as soon as it's a stone field, it would be actually creating 4. So I think down here is going to be slightly better. So what can we be placing over here that would make some sense too? Another industrial area? A research? No, research doesn't do anything there for us. Harbour, of course, can't plant that there. Could place some money there. That would give us a lot of money over time. How about a food district? +19. Very little, I find. So, a maker's quarter here. And then one of the Bahrain things down there. Would be giving us a bit of an adjacency bonus. It's not ideal, but I do like this area down here to be a little bit more developed. It's pretty much a worthless tile here. But I think the best choice is actually going to be to build a builder's district, and then you guys can be built down there. Right, so let's actually put that up to the top there. I still think the charcoal kiln is going to be nice. Food market we can put at least to the rear there. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Okay, what else have we got? Edgeworth, you're doing fine. There's an event down here. A merchant from afar. Bang bang. A rabble of traders ferrying strange wares are knocking on West Point's gates, demanding an audience. What are we going to give them? Dismiss. That would move us a little bit more towards home. Or consent. Chance of unexpected consequences. We're going to try to do that because we are traders, and I like the idea of role-playing at least a little bit here. So yeah, let's indeed do that. Other armies are going to move up, and then we're going to end the turn.
5 farmers' quarters for 1 city. Somebody is going down in history with the title of the Satiated.
I think that's not entirely true. We're not building that many farms district. But I think one of the... Edgeworth is losing population. Ooh, that's concerning. Why though? We've got +28. Was that really Edgeworth? You really need 28 food. You only got 6 people. Okay, but we have got this area now under our control. That's lovely. Okay, anywhere else where these things do make a lot of sense in your territory here. Now that would give us +17, but how about down here? +10. +10, but how about the forge? Forge does give you +1 industry on Maker's Quarter per adjacent Maker's Quarter. So I think building that down here is actually going to give us a nice triangle, and it's going to give us another boost of +6 industry. And then, so we're going to build that. Artisan Quarters, that is currently +6, right? Yeah, we're going to finish that, but afterwards we're going to build the forge. And after the forge, we are going to build the... Oh, we don't even have the watermill. Yeah, we should be building that too. But yeah, that's okay like that, and then you guys down here. No, 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 no. That's not. I wanted to move you over there. What did you do? Can I undo that? I think there's no button to undo. That is unfortunate because I think these guys are going to be lost. Right, so osmosis event, another osmosis. Okay, we're going to get a nice boost here of science. That's actually pretty nice. You guys, okay, you just suffered a little bit there, I think. Whew. Everyone else is going to move up. Okay, these guys have withdrawn from over here, so that's okay. That means actually our army can sort of settle back in a central location. And I think that's going to be alright. Good. Right, anything else then? No. You guys, Edgeworth, fine. Cliff City, you're fine. You're building that thing, then you're going to build the money? Okay, yeah, that's okay. You're going to be getting a lot of good things here, I think. Especially with the forge. And that little triangle there, that's going to be super useful. How about West Point? You've got your artisan workshop going, that's lovely. You've got a lot of stability there, that's cool too. So yeah, I think we're going to build more special districts, right? So we've got one down there. We don't have one up here. That could be plus 24. That is lovely. That is very lovely indeed. So where does it make more sense? We've got 2 monetary districts. I think there are some districts which benefit from being adjacent to other districts. But that doesn't make any difference now, does it? It does not. Okay, so the big question is, what are we going to get here? We're going to get some woodland, and down here we're going to get just food. Now I think that the woodland is going to be more useful over time. And there's not going to be that much more industry down here, although we can build more foodstuffs down here too. We should not completely ignore the food. Well, you do have a district down there, so that is potentially the best industry that you're going to get over here. On the other hand, building some industry up here would also be very fancy. Ah, yeah, but these are so good. All of this water down here, you know what, let's grab it. I think we've got so many water improvements that is going to be super useful. It's a little bit too expensive to buy it out, but we're going to be alright, I think. Right, you've got the mill, the water mill, right, don't you? Can't see it though, so yeah, I'm guessing you have. Right, what else? Edgeworth. You're building that stuff, you're building that, that's nice. No enemies to be seen. Good and strong armies there. We've got that little weird elephant thing that we can build now, so we should actually check that out too. And we do need to attach this area here at some point to Edgeworth. That's a lot of food that harbour earns, basically. Interesting that there's no shallow water here at the outflow of that river here. Seems to be completely going in there. So you guys do feel a little bit different about me now. Pleased. Merchant reputation. Yeah, I like that. Expires in 14 turns. Okay, that's fine. Idle army. Just continue going down there. Everyone else move up a little bit. Then you guys are finishing that up. And I think next turn we will be able to build something down here, which should be super useful. We do have quite a bit of industry there. Can we claim another wonder? So we could, right? Claimed by the Aztecs. Yeah, so there are 2 things that we could claim. So either Angawat, which given the we are the Khmer, it would be kind of useful. +1 food per faith. +40 stability. What are we going to get down here? +40 stability. So that does make it more resilient against other areas, right? Can be placed anywhere in the world. Can be built once in the world. Well, I mean, objectively, the This thing seems to be a little bit better, doesn't it? I don't mind being converted to another religion and more faith. That makes it less likely. And more food. So I guess we can claim this. It's going to cost us 450. It's not that bad, is it? Right, and then Edgeworth. You can actually already attach this up here. What does that do to your stability? Not that much, actually. So that's actually okay. Cool. I like it. Whether we could have asked whether we should move that first, but I think it's okay. Right, so where do we stand then? You guys are where you are. That's good. We've got the gold. We are researching still. You guys are... You know what? I do want to do that last thing here with the new setup of the last district down here. And that would be this one. Yeah, see, that is a plus 60 tile. That is crazy. That is really crazy. Now, again, though, the question is, would that place down here maybe even be better? It would be, wouldn't it? Does that actually increase food on that town? See, if we were to build an industrial district here, and this thing down here, it would have even more rivers. We'd be getting even more little bit food from over there, and get all of that adjacent to us. So that would be kind of cool. And then we could place a last one down here, and we'd have a nice triangle too. See, that's already a plus 20. You're plus 32. We've got the stability to spare, so let us actually place this down here. So that should give us crazy good industry. Good, I like it. Right, but what we're going to do is we're going to, of course, prioritize that. And I'm wondering whether we should be using the land raiser here for a couple of turns. Until we're going to get basically to a stability point where all of that is going to cost us much more. Right, let's actually check on whether there's any technology that we do need right now. Can't use the elephant now. All of this is, I think, fine. Yeah, I mean, food is nice. And colony model. Create a city with a small package of infrastructure already built. Starts with all infrastructures from 1 to 2. It's doubtlessly nice, isn't it? Siege tactics. Unit slot for each army is not bad. Interpreters is not bad. City cap is okay. I'd be loving to travel the world a little bit more. But I don't think there's anything that we immediately really desperately need, is there? So let's actually just go to feudalism here, and yeah, we're going to decide next turn. So that being said, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Do leave a like, and I hope to see you around next time. Bye bye, guys.